What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tabletop Scholar. I'm James.
I'm Jade.
And we have a treat for you today. This is the brand new Dungeons & Dragons starter set. It comes out on Tuesday. Go ahead and open her up. Now, I'm going to walk you through everything that comes in this box. This is, in my opinion, the most substantial upgrade yet to Dungeons & Dragons. So when we open it, the very first thing you'll get is on the top, you have this Read Me First. Now, inside of it, it just tells you the contents of the box, and it has a list of all the contents on the back. Now, that's not the cool part. The cool part is this comes with maps. This comes with a couple of pre-written adventures. One of them is one of the first adventures that ever came out for Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
It has a lightweight adventuring book that's kind of like the player's handbook, but it's so well laid out. This is what Dungeons & Dragons has needed for a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the old starter set, it came with basically just dice and Lost Mines of Phandelver, and they later updated it with the Stormwreck Isles adventure, but it had some pre-written character sheets.
Yeah. As someone who, my first ever tabletop gaming was Dungeons & Dragons, and that's what I played for a couple years before I even got into anything else, I'm actually really excited to go back to my roots a bit and figure some of this stuff out for sure.
Well, I think that a lot of people have attempted to do what they just successfully did with this. So I'm just gonna go through everything as it is. We're gonna start right here with this. This is the play guide, and in it, it's essentially a handbook light. So with this, they have, instead of character sheets, you have a character archetype card.
Yeah.
And then you draw your background and your race, or
it gives
sorry,
it
your
a bit of like
species.
customizability without the long drawn out process.
Yes, and then there's a place on your placard for putting that, and then they have hit point tokens, they have gold tokens. And if you look in here, it talks a bit about those and how they work. And this is what the cleric one looks like. You want to get a close-up on that one? I'll actually get it out in a second here and show you. So it makes it a very streamlined process, and then it goes over all of the basic mechanics for how to play. This is really fantastic. This is the best lightweight guide for Dungeons & Dragons I've ever read.
For sure.
Great work, Wizards. I'm very happy. So it also comes with player handouts for the different adventures. So these are just player handouts.
I love like the design of them. It's very cool. That one looks like a letter.
Like, check this out. This is the provisioner. It tells you the items that are for sale, gives you a picture of them.
That's really cool.
And
I just love the whole, like, the vibe of it is really cool. It really all goes in sync together and stuff like that. It's really neat.
It's
I love
excellent.
the handwritten letter.
So here's the adventure books I was talking about. The first
Those are
one, the
sick.
Keep on the Borderlands. This is a take on an old one. Here, I'm going to hold that up for them to see real quick. I'm going to get a close-up on that, how beautiful that is. But then it also comes with Caves of Chaos and the Wilderness Adventure booklet. There's Caves of Chaos, and then Wilderness Adventure.
That is really cool.
Here, you can keep looking at those.
It's such like a...
It's a big upgrade. So when we pull these out, the next thing we have, it actually comes with maps. So I'm going to unfold one of these, and spoiler alert, this might appear in your adventure. If you don't want to see it, don't look. But there you go. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And they're all two-sided.
I like that one. That was pretty cool.
And these aren't just like flimsy, these are a very heavy paper. And you can see all of these are all maps for the adventures.
cool.
There's a bunch in this. Like, just so much. I don't want to put out a lot of spoilers, so I don't want to show off everything.
This one? It's like different design.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and hold that up.
This one looks more like a key for like a town.
And notice it has marks on it. That's for guiding the DM to know where things are in the written adventures, right? So, skipping past the maps, the next thing that we have are the player cards.
Those
Take a look at
look
that.
really well put together and very high quality. Like if you feel like the texture of them, they're on a very thick paper.
So level 1 is on one side, level 2 is on the second side. So if you look at it, we'll go back to the level 1. You can see along the side over here, it has all of your stats, your strength, con, wisdom, dexterity, intelligence, and charisma. You have a place for marking when you have heroic inspiration. It lists the hit points, and then there are hit point tokens. And then up on the side over here, you can see there are tokens for spell casting, and even for channel divinity when you get to level 2.
And then you have level 3 on this one.
Yep.
So if you wanted, and then I believe that there is 2 different subclasses, life domain.
Yes.
Light domain and life domain.
So this kit is only designed for levels 1 through 3, but there is replay value. You can play multiple adventures.
Oh yeah.
And all of the games, or all the adventures that come with this are designed to be very freeform and reusable. So there are only 4 basic classes though. There's the cleric, the fighter. Take a look at that one.
Personal favorite is the next one.
What, the fighter level 3?
No.
It was a joke. And then the rogue.
I do love playing a nice rogue.
And then the wizard.
I think it's Hannah's favorite, isn't it?
Wizards? She
Yeah.
does like wizards.
A lot of magic
So
using.
you can see that when you're playing, you're going to put your armor card on top of this. If you don't have an armor card, then that's your base armor class for this character. And then
Your
there are
speed, your
weapons and
initiative,
spell
everything.
cards. And
Yeah,
it's all
it's
on
pretty
there.
cool.
This is much easier and prettier than the old prefab, pre-gen
Yeah.
character sheets that it
I
came
have
with.
to agree.
So let's move on to the tokens.
These, I love looking at
These are your gold tokens. They come in valuations of 1, 5, and 25.
I love looking at those.
And then you can actually spend them to buy the things that you want. Then over here you have the monster tokens for the adventure. So there are 2 sheets. There's this one. And you can see both sides of it. One side is marked and the other side is not. And then this one here, you have size large as well, which is pretty cool. And then these little slots on the side here
holds them
are
up.
for standees.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you can, you have the characters are right here. So these also punch out and then they go on the standees. So they're not like laying flat on the table, they're actually being played with.
I like the little cart.
Or even this here, this is the web spell. It's pretty cool
Back
looking.
to its different colors.
Yep, it's just extraordinary. This is very well done.
Oh, look at the hell.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's cool.
This one here, you have 1 hit point and 5 hit point valuations for tracking it. You also have power tokens for your spell power, and then you have gem tokens at the bottom for collecting gems.
That's cool.
And then let's go ahead and pull some more of this out. Now, I didn't open the cards because I wanted to do that live on camera, so go ahead and open it. These, you're going to find in there are
Background?
both spell cards and backgrounds.
That is neat. So give me about 20
While she's
minutes
opening
to
that
figure
up,
this out.
I'll show some of the other stuff. It does come with 2 full sets of D&D dice. So you'd have to share unless you pick up extra dice, but that's a good start. It also comes with baggies for all of your tokens. There's several baggies in here. And then you also have the combat tracker for the Dungeon Master. You want to take a close-up on that one. So there's your combat tracker so that you can keep track of initiative and hit points.
I'm gonna show a couple of these off.
It's pretty good.
So here we got some of the spells. So we got things like Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, Invisibility.
Well, here, let's show the whole thing. Here, give me Inflict Wounds. This is a really common one. A lot of people know. So on the front, you can see it just says the name of the spell. But then on the back of it, it's going to list all of the stats for that spell and how it's used.
Take
Because
good evil,
every
cure
spell has a
wounds.
casting time and a range. It has the level of the spell, which uses up your spell power to use it. You can cast Inflict Wounds as a higher level spell though.
They also have items, like magic items. So there's a
Yes.
potion of fire breath, a pull of collapsing, and close of
Standard
minions, stuff
item.
like that.
So what we'll show you on these here, let's pick the.
You want to do a short one?
Well, let's do the Pole of Collapsing. This is one that was found in Lost Mines of Phandelver as well. So the Pole of Collapsing, on the front, you can see it just shows a person holding it, but on the back it gives the full description. This item functions as a pole detailed below. While holding it, you can take a magic action to collapse it into a 1 foot long rod for ease of storage. The pole's weight does not change or cause the 1 foot long rod to revert to a pole. The rod elongates only as far as the surrounding space allows. A pole is 10 feet long. You can use it to touch something up to 10 feet away. If you must make a strength athletics check as a part of a high jump or a long jump, you can use the pole to vault, giving yourself advantage on the check.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Gotta also, this would be your races.
Those are the race
species,
cards.
Sorry. Species, no.
Species.
So you got human, you have your halfling, you have your elf, your dwarf, sorry. So those are the races, and then you have different backgrounds.
And this makes it a lot easier for character creation, and instead of just having a pre-gen character, you get the sheet.
Yeah.
And then you draw your card, oh, here's my species. And then you draw your card, oh, here's my background, and suddenly you have a character.
We have acolyte, criminal, you have your entertainer, your farmer, you have your guide, your hermit, that's Jared, your sage, and then your soldier.
Jared is currently running camera right now.
I like making fun of him when he has no power.
Go ahead and open these up, but these are monster cards.
Yes.
And then these are the NPCs. There's quite a few NPCs in the adventure, and I'll let you open those as well while I show off some of these. So there's a big stack of spells here. You're probably not going to use all of them on one run through. Sure, I'll watch you try.
Alright.
But the ability to just on the fly recreate different types of adventurers makes the reusability of this kit so much higher than the old starter set.
Look at this ogre. Hold on, look at this. Show that one. Look at this ogre. The art is so cool.
It's good stuff, right? So that's the front side, and then on the back, it's going to list your stats.
It's the mimic.
Oh yeah, your standard. Here, let me show that one.
Yeah, show this one.
Okay, so here is your mimic. And then on the back of the card, it's going to list all of the stats for using. This is just like going out and buying the deck of monster cards or things like that. It comes with all the cards that make it perfect.
It's like a cheat code. Just like how to do combat.
Yes.
Pretty
so
cool for new players.
These here, this is, on one side it says actions, and on the other side it says on your turn. And you see there's 4, so each player is going to get one. It's designed for 4 players and a DM. So on the back, it says move up to your speed, take 1 action, communicate, interact with things, or take 1 bonus action. But then your actions are attack, dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, influence, magic. This is cast a spell or use a magic item. Ready, search, study, or utilize.
Very cool.
And it's all very simple, straightforward.
Explains everything and all that, which I think is pretty neat, especially for newer players.
Yeah.
People who just need a refresher, honestly, and having that quick go to like, okay, this is, wait, what can I do? Oh, I can do any of these things, and being able to pick one on like very quickly is very nice. Especially if you're kind of
plastic
stuck,
off of me. Yeah, I'm just really impressed with this. There's so many people in the last 6 months who have attempted to do this, and it looks to me like Wizards looked at what people liked and listened. Because there's other games that use tokens, there's other games that use cards. Now, Dungeons & Dragons has had spell cards and weapon cards and magic item cards for years. But to set it up that they actually are included in the kit, they give it a more tangible, reusable feel. And I'm pretty happy about it.
NPCs?
Yes, so these are your NPC cards and your tool cards. Oh, there's the weapons in here as well. So let me flip through those. Throw that down. All right, so you have your NPCs. Now, I'm not going to go and read much off of these because I don't want to give it away if you haven't played this, any of the adventures, but they're all very well done. The stats for each person, on the back, it actually lists not stats. I'll give you one example. So this character, it says they are a guard. And then it says, this corrupt guard exploits her station for selfish ends.
That's really cool.
And then it says that This guard is bitter, thinking that the world owes them. And this guard is a grifter, always hunting for new ways to get rich quick.
And you know what? It's not specific enough to where the DM could honestly twist it and make a good story out of these NPCs as well.
Yes, it actually says that in the book that all of these adventures are intended to be open-ended.
Yeah, very open-ended.
And this is just very, very well done. So if you've ever been considering getting into Dungeons and Dragons, this is the time.
Yeah.
This is very well done. It is super beginner friendly.
And it's very up to date with the current editions and stuff like that.
Yeah, it helps get people used to the way that the rules changed from the 2014 to the 2024 edition. So here's the other things. So like we have this vial of acid.
Yeah.
And it actually describes it on the back. Pretty simple. And that's just equipment. So you also have thieves' tools. So what happens then is if you don't have the card, you don't have the item.
Yeah.
And that just makes it so much easier.
It's very easy to keep track of your inventory, your health, and your like currency and stuff like that. I like that a whole lot. I like that it's tangible. I can hold it.
Yes. So we are going to be running this here at the guard tower pretty soon. We're going to start running all of these adventures on Saturdays. And we're probably going to record a couple sessions and play them for you guys so that you can see how this works live. But again, this comes out on Tuesday, the 16th. Is it the 16th? I think it's the 16th. September 16th. So if you're watching this after September 16th, then it's already out. But if you're just now catching this before September 16th, watch for it. It comes out this Tuesday. It is available at both Guard Tower locations and at our online store, but I suspect this is going to sell pretty quickly, so you're going to want to be early, pick it up fast. But I think this is what I've been waiting for.
I agree.
And I'm pretty happy about it.
I'm very happy.
Well, thank you guys very much. I'm James.
I'm Jade.
This has been another episode of Tabletop Scholar. We'll see you soon.
Next time.
I'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, the Guard Tower, a friendly local game store in Columbus, Ohio with 2 locations. One at 5514 Nike Drive in Hilliard, Ohio. The other at 3939 East Main Street in Reynoldsburg. They also have a robust online store with all the same products that you can find in either location at theguardtower.com. That's www.theguardtower.com. No matter what you play on the tabletop, they have all of your gaming needs, so check them out.